What if I told you that the future of cinema isn't just about big budgets or blockbuster franchises? Let me take you somewhere unexpected. Montevideo's botanical garden, a decaying industrial town in Brazil, and a Swiss village where the ground is literally shaking. These aren't just random locations. They're the beating hearts of some of the most fascinating films unveiled at this year's Locarno Pro Awards. And honestly, this feels like the kind of moment where film lovers should sit up and take notice. Let's start with Spring Story, a film that's basically a love letter to philosophical chaos. Two men fall for each other in a garden, but their romance isn't just about passion. It's a Spinoza's tango between freedom and jealousy. What makes this really interesting is how it frames desire as a moral dilemma. It's not just a romantic drama. It's a question about ethics in relationships. And here's the kicker. The jury called it candid in its portrayal of longing. Candid? That feels like a rare thing in modern cinema, where love stories often lean into cliches. This one dares to ask, what if love isn't just about feeling, but about responsibility? Then there's the Surubí, a film that sounds like a dark comedy meets religious satire. An industrial town becomes a pilgrimage site after miraculous apparitions? That's not just quirky. It's a mirror to our obsession with spirituality as a marketing tool. I mean, who hasn't seen a town try to cash in on a local legend? But this film takes it further, asking whether divine power can ever truly save a place, or if it's just another form of exploitation. And the fact that it's getting sound post-production support? That's a sign the festival sees potential in this kind of bold storytelling. Now, let's talk about Yazz, which is arguably the most emotionally raw project here. A teenager caught between privilege and danger in the Central African Republic? It's a story that's been told before, but what's different here is the focus on guilt and healing. The synopsis mentions a mother reappearing in Switzerland with her first love. That's not just a plot twist. It's a narrative choice that forces the protagonist to confront her past. And the fact that it's being developed with Swiss co-producers? That's a reminder that international collaboration isn't just about funding. It's about creating space for voices that might otherwise be unheard. What really stands out to me is how these projects are pushing boundaries in different ways. Shooting Watermelons is about a family fracturing during a summer vacation, but it's also a quiet exploration of how power dynamics shape relationships. Meanwhile, Magnetic Storms mixes body horror with environmental themes. That's not just a gimmick. It's a way to make climate change feel visceral. When the ground is shaking and the protagonist's body is breaking down, it's a metaphor for the fragility of both nature and human systems. And the jury's praise for Jessica Puppo's distinctive cinematic voice? That's the kind of recognition that can launch a director's career. But let's not forget the restoration of We're All Still Here. This isn't just about preserving a film. It's about giving a voice back to a director who's been overlooked. Anne-Marie Miéville is a trailblazer in Swiss cinema, and this restoration is a long overdue act of recognition. It makes me wonder, how many other filmmakers have been forgotten because their work didn't fit into the mainstream narrative? This award isn't just about nostalgia. It's about correcting the record. So what does all this mean for the future of cinema? It suggests that the industry is slowly opening up to stories that don't just entertain, but challenge. These films are asking uncomfortable questions about love, power, and identity. And if you take a step back and think about it, that's exactly what we need in a world that's more fractured than ever. The next time you see a film festival lineup, don't just look for the big names. Ask yourself, what stories are being told that make you uncomfortable? Because those are the ones that matter.